Let me see. Wow. Oh shit. I probably should take these off. All right. I should have made that new turn. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Ooh. When you first take your sunglasses off, it's hard to see. Good morning, everybody. My name is Nick. I am the local South Florida Uber driver. I'm local just because you never really know where I'm going to be in the next couple of days, months, years. In this live stream, man, oh man, my eyes are hurting. I probably need to keep those sunglasses on. But good morning, good morning. I am out here getting this money. That's why I have my sunglasses on. You see, I got my seatbelt on. Um, Trying to make a couple dollars this morning. So yeah, I mean, I said, what better to do than to go live? But how's everybody doing? Yeah, it's a beautiful day out here. Beautiful day for me. Yeah, right now it is 77 degrees. Wow. 77 degrees. This is, hey, listen, this is our normal weather down here in South Florida. So it feels hot. But yeah, how's everybody doing? This is just a check-in. This is good morning. Make sure everybody's doing good. I'm catching you guys early in the morning because they say the early bird gets the worm. And usually I'm out here early. I mean, I've already done a ride, so I'm a little slow today. Not making as much money as I normally want to. Uh, it is a Thursday. Our market has slowed down. Um, so yeah, I got a couple excuses. How you guys doing? Definitely need to switch my thing over. Hold on one second. All right, I'm back. I'm back. It's a lot of sun. Yo, listen, I was trying to take my sunglasses off so y'all don't be like, it's just a lot of sun. It's a lot of sun. Oh boy, it is hard to see. Like really hard to see. Um, Damn. But yeah, how's everybody doing? Um, kind of. I'm trying to get my bearings straight because I can't see. I can't see. Oh my gosh, I keep getting wet. I can't. I keep getting in the sun. I mean, I got my visor up. It's just a lot of sun. A lot of sun. I mean, it's all good. I live down here, so it is what it is. But it's a lot of sun. Can I just tell y'all, it's a lot of sun. uh, so good morning, good morning, good morning. Um, Hold on one second. Woo. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I'm gonna wash my car. My car just got really dirty, so my mind said, well, "Let me go get the car wash." Unfortunately, I got on live before I could get my car washed. So forgive me, y'all. As you can see, the car is getting washed. I don't think you can hear it, but if you can, just give me a thumbs up. Good morning, everybody. I guess I can actually read the comments. So, the Sucky, what's up, bro? You say usually how much money do I make? I make about $200 a day. That's my average. Just $200 a day. Good morning. Good morning. I'm just getting the car wash. Working at the car wash. Whoa, 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 car wash. No, that might be before a lot of y'all time. I mean, it's definitely, I ain't gonna say it before my time, but it's definitely up there. Whoa, 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 whoa. So as you can see, the car's getting washed. I don't know if that's loud or not. I mean, so the weird thing about my headphones is that they block out some stuff and then some stuff they don't. So I'm sorry. I'll listen to this later on and be like, oh, damn, I should have known that it didn't block that out. So my bad if y'all heard all of that. My bad. It's just weird because like these pros, like I have the AirPod Pros, they block out some stuff, and it's like you can't hear nothing. And then other stuff they don't block out. So you kind of got to figure out what it does and what it doesn't block out. Yeah, obviously, I could just not do it. That's the easy way. But good morning. Good morning. So yeah, I am up here. You. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I do a lot of hours. Wrong channel. Wrong channel. If you're looking to know how many hours, you probably want to check out one of the other guys. I don't care about my hours, unfortunately. I'm out here for a goal. I'm goal minded, not hour minded. So unfortunately, I mean, I'm just telling you up front, you don't want to watch my channel. uh, Cause yeah, it doesn't matter to me. I pay my bills off of this. So yeah, I'm not gonna. My bills don't care if I only work 2 hours. And my bills care that the money's in the bank. I mean, honestly, they don't care about that. But yeah, my bills only care that I can pay them. Only care that I can pay my bills. I don't know. You get what I'm saying. So I'm the wrong person to ask about hours. I work a lot of hours. It is what it is. I'm full time. But good morning, everybody. Good morning. Oh, you're in Italy. Wow. I did not read that last part. I'm sorry about that. Giuseppe. I hope I'm saying your name right. Giuseppe, good morning. Good morning. I did not see that you're from Italy. Yeah, like I said, so I work a lot of hours. I don't track my hours. Um, yeah, because I'm goal minded. When I come out here, every ride, every offer that I take is based on the goal that I have for the day, which is just $200 a day. Now, if I start making that a little bit faster and I feel like I'm doing really good or whatever, like in season, those are the days where I go for 300, 400, 500, 600. But just generally, I just go for $200 a day because to keep it really simple, $200 a day times 7 days is $1,400. I know I'm gonna get tipped. I usually get cash tips, and so I know I'll make up that other 100, 200. I also have other apps. So when I say 1,400, I'm saying 1,400 as a rideshare driver. The other apps will make up. Yeah, the other apps will make up for it, in my opinion. So, what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to you, Exodus. Stop eating KFC. I don't. Actually, I eat Wawa. Hey, what's up, Exodus? Today, what did I eat? Today I ate. Well, I haven't ate yet, but yeah, yesterday I ate Zaxby's. So I mean, I guess not KFC. If you guys know what Zaxby's is, Zaxby's. I mean, I guess you guys are familiar with like Raising Canes. Raising Canes. I don't really like Raising Canes. If you guys are familiar with that, it's just another chicken spot like KFC and Popeyes. Raising Canes is known more so for their chicken. Everybody likes them. They like them. I feel like their food. They don't really season their chicken. Listen, I'm a black guy. I'm from the. I'm born and raised in the down south. So I like that southern food. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That southern food where you can get some collard greens, you know what I'm saying? Some mac and cheese, some cornbread. That's how I was born and raised. So, when you talk about raising canes, it ain't like that. It ain't that type of chicken. So I prefer Zaxby's, which is another version. Raising Cane's has really good sauce for the chicken, but I like the chicken to be good without the sauce, and then you dip it in the sauce, and then it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like the next. I don't know why we talking about food, but uh, so often you gonna be alive? I don't know. None of us do. I don't know. I mean, obviously you want to take care of your life. Obviously you want to try to live as long as you can. But nobody knows. I could die right now. I could die, I could get struck by a lightning bolt. I'm not saying that as if like I don't care about my life. I do. I'm just saying, oh, okay. You talking about live stream. My bad. I'm about to go on a whole nother tangent. My bad. I ain't know if you were trolling me again or whatever. My bad. Um, I don't know. Probably about another 30 minutes, another hour. I'm online right now. So as you guys can see, kind of sorta. I don't know if you can see that. I done made $14 on my last ride. Uh, so yeah, I'm gonna be online. I'm actually just driving the car. Let me drive the car so you guys can see some action. See some action, right? I'm gonna drive the car. Uh, what's up? What's up? Good morning, everybody. So yeah, this is not this is not a plug for any particular company, but I mean, listen, I go to the car wash every single day because I got a membership. Always wiping down my car. I want it to be shiny. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how a lot of y'all feel. I like for my car to be shiny. Like I want it like when you walk up to my car, I want it to be like, okay, he definitely takes care of his car. So people like me, I go to the car wash almost every day. But I can also do that because I got the car wash membership. So that is one thing that I do not have. I recommend everybody go get a car wash membership. It also helps with the tip. Yes, sir. All right, Exodus, take off. Accounting Tom, what's up, brother? How again? I don't know how loud this is. So I got my AirPod Pros on today. So please let me know if y'all hear a lot of noise. Y'all hear a lot of noise. Please let me know. I'll get back in the car. But these are the noise cancellation ones. So they say that they cancel stuff. So I'm always trying to see what they cancel or what they don't. So they cancel some noise and then there's some other noise they don't. So it's kind of weird. Like when I'm on a phone call, you can't hear nothing. But then on the flip side, when I do a YouTube video, it's like you can hear everything. So again, if you hear any noise whatsoever, like outside of me talking, please let me know. But yeah, accounting Tom, what's up, brother? How goes things? Good to see you again. Good to see you again. So once you wipe the outside, I always wipe the inside. I always wipe down a little. So yeah, I always wipe everything. Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Good to know. Because I mean, yeah, it's a little loud. I mean, obviously I'm at a car wash, so that's good to hear. Thank you, sir. And that's good to hear that all is well. That's really good to hear. That's the most important part. Forget everything else. As long as we know that we good, that's all that matters. But you know, stuff take you out. Stuff take you out. Stuff take you out the elements. And we all go through stuff. So I'm glad to know that you doing okay, brother. Definitely glad to know that you're doing okay. I mean, obviously that goes for everybody, but accounting Tom is the man. So right now, accounting Tom gets a little bit more priority. But yeah. So I mean, you know, you can't really see it. Get these little. So that's one side. Then I always wipe the back of the seat. Every now and then, I tell people about my um. Every now and then, I tell my clients I have a YouTube channel. So, you know, if they do happen to come across the video, kind of like for them to be able to see, like, yo, I'm really taking care of the car. Fuck, why did I do that? You know, I know that sounds weird. No, PR is funny. PR is funny, bro. PR, like I told you in the comments, this can drive for you. The Civic can't. Just because they priced about the same, don't mean that they the same car. Now everybody tells me that, and it's like, you know, obviously it ain't my company. I don't care. I don't care that much. Everybody tells me, you know, the Model 3 is just a Civic. You know, the Model 3 is just a little Sentra. Okay. When I first got the car, I was like beholden on telling everybody, nah, man, you crazy. What you mean? You don't know all of the features that I got that a Civic don't got. Yeah, now I don't care. I don't care. People are gonna think what they gonna think. Um, it is what it is. It ain't my company. You know, I'm over here fighting for somebody else's company. He did that on purpose. Um, I don't know. I look at it like Hertz really did a number on these cars. It's like they're so undervalued now. Hertz, and then obviously the politics behind it and all of that stuff. But hey, if you're in the market for an EV, this is definitely the time to buy them. Definitely the time to buy them. But yeah, don't mind me, guys. I'm just kind of drying up the car. Again, I like to make sure that everything is a little bit kind of spotless. I do this every single day. I'm just late. I'm late today. So please forgive me. Please forgive me. I know y'all like to see my smiling face. Just showing you. Because I do have clients that watch the show. So, you know, watch my live streams and stuff. So, again, I like the show. I do this every single day. So a lot of people get in the car and they be like, "Oh, your car is so clean." Okay, what is that supposed to mean? Um, yeah, what is that supposed to mean? Are you saying like as opposed to my car is supposed to be dirty or something? That's like one of the biggest things that I hear during the day. Oh my gosh, your car is so clean. Your car is so clean. So this is why. This is exactly why. But how's everybody doing? Um, don't mind me. I'm just talking to myself. Uh, just finishing up a little cleaning. Um, yeah, just finishing up here. So now all I gotta do Is this vacuum? See, I like to get these little walls. The people's feet always messes them up. I try not to wipe down the seat every single day. I definitely try not to wipe down that seat every single day. Um, just because I don't want to ruin the leather, but I do wipe it down a lot. You know, but that's the good thing about the leather. All it takes is like a little wipe down. Um, Obviously, if you had like some cleaning product, it would be a little bit better. All right. Speech. Um, I'm sorry, the street right here. All right. So last name. All right. My bad. Yeah, you can see it's one of them pairs. I don't know if you can see that, but and look at that. The thing broke. So hold on, guys. All right. So yeah, don't mind me. Just the ride here, driver. So I'm gonna put it up over here. Hold on, guys. All right. All right. All right. All right. My bad. My bad. So yeah, I do that every single day. Every single day. Make sure that the car is clean. So I'll show you guys what it looks like. Now remember, this is a rental, so you kind of see the glossiness of the car. You know, not bad, right? Not bad at all. Thank you. All right, all right. So my bad, y'all. I'm back in the car. So again, I don't know if that was loud or not. I don't know if that was loud or not, but like I said, I like to definitely needed to wash the car. It's long overdue. Long overdue for today. I wash the car every single day. It's just my way of making sure that I have a presentable car. I mean, it's cool and all to drive. For me, I like that's just one of the things. Like how people are OCD at their house or OCD, about little stuff. OCD about my car. I like my car to be clean. 'Cause for me, I don't want to be having stuff crawl on me. That's the other thing. I don't know about y'all, but like if I leave my car too dirty, I'm gonna have insects in the car, and that ain't fun. That's not fun. Like, can you imagine you just drive and you got something crawling on your shoulder? Like, what is that? No, 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 no. I clean my car every single day. Obviously, you still will have stuff depending on where you park and all of that. So, when I clean the car, that's also a chance for me to make sure I don't have any crumbs or anything like that. And then I do put like little roach bombs and stuff like that in the car. Um, I do that all the time. Because for me, I'm trying to make sure that I don't have nothing crawling on me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the crazy thing if you got something crawling on you. But yeah, I should probably let me actually read the comments. Sorry about that, guys. So uh, yeah, so accounting Tom says things are well, and you only hear me. Yep. Okay. Cool. Um, oh, Travis says he just did L Car Wash. Yes, sir. Have that monthly membership. I have the highest one because for me that's the one that's most profitable. I mean, most beneficial. Like I get it if you don't. So hey, I'm going to. Like I said, I look at stuff, certain things as important. Life is important. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, when I say life is important, that's kind of weird. What I mean is like certain things are important as a driver. Like certain things are like tools. Certain things are like important. You know, I'm willing to pay for certain things, and certain things I'm not. That's that. I guess that's what I'm saying. So for this car, I don't really have any maintenance. So I look at my car wash as my maintenance. I don't know. I do pay $44 a month for my car wash. But again, I'm looking at it like that's my maintenance. You know, not mad to pay the $44. So yeah, um, what's so yeah? You said what's my average hourly rate on Uber per day? Again, this is the wrong channel. I appreciate you asking. Um, yeah, this is the wrong channel. I don't care about my hours. Unfortunately, that's not something that I value. When I say I value, of course I value my time. Anything I say right now is gonna sound bad. It's just I'm a so for me, I'm coming out here. I'm goal minded. In other words, I care about the goal more so than I care about the hours. And right now it's starting to be slow, so I'm obviously gonna put in more hours than normal. So yeah, I don't. I have bills to pay. Let me say it like that. If you got bills to pay, this is my full time position. The bills got to get paid. So yeah, I would like to work 1 hour. I like to work 20 minutes and make $500, but that's not the reality. So unfortunately, this is the wrong channel. Asking about the hourly rate and all of this stuff, like you guys want to know the hours, I appreciate that. But there's other channels that you can get that information from. It's not mine. I work a lot of hours because this is how I pay my bills. So does that make sense? If I told you I work 20 hours, what would you say? Now, would that make you mad or like would you be like, "Oh, well, like okay, I'm going to work as much as I need to pay my bills." So yeah, how much do I work daily? It depends. It depends on the day. And if I'm close to my goal, if I'm close to my goal, then I go home and go to sleep. If I'm not close to my goal, then I stay out and work. So some days is different. That makes sense. And it's not that I'm trying to be a dick about it. It's just I don't pay attention to my hours like that. So I can't tell you. Especially now that this is the slower season, slowish. It's slowing down. It's slowing down for us. I live in the South Florida market, so it's starting to slow down. It's not slow, it's not dead. You still make money. I still make $200 a day. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that it's, you can't make money. I'm just saying compared to what it was like a month ago to today, you don't get the same requests, as many requests as you did a month ago. You know, that's. Hope that makes sense. Hope all of that makes sense. Hope you don't feel any type of way. I'm just explaining my side. But yeah, I don't track my hours. So what I used to do to troll people, I used to just say I work 20 hours. How many hours did you work today? 20 hours. So, you know, um, that's just how I look at it. Some days it's better, some days are not. Um, so ELT said, "Oh wait, no." TR says, "I have a tip and a trick for you, sir." Hey, well, listen, I'm always down for tips and tricks. Like, let me know, sir. Let me know. I mean, if it's like Fight Club or something, shoot me a message on well, I won't. I wouldn't tell you to DM me on Telegram, but like, you gotta let me know that I don't really do DMs. So what y'all gotta know is I'm also a security professional. Just because I don't do it now, I still know a lot about security and hacking and all of that stuff. So yeah, it's yeah. Sending me a direct message is probably the worst idea because I'm not gonna respond. I'm not gonna respond. I'm probably gonna block you because I just know what you can do through a direct message. So yeah, but let me know if you in the Telegram group. If it's like Fight Club, let me know in the Telegram group and we can talk about it. Or if you fine with putting it here, cool. The channel ain't that big, so ELT says a clean car pays for itself and more tips. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Plus, who wants to drive around in a dirty car? Right? Like, it's crazy. Your car smelly, your car dirty. Like, it just feels, you know what I'm saying? You know how they say look good, feel good? Well, I mean, I take the same concept for my car. My car is the way that I make money. Obviously, they're saying like, okay, if you look good, you feel good, your performance is better, you walk around with a little bit more confidence. Plus, guys, you stick that chest out a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? You walk a little bit more upright. Well, when I'm driving around in a clean car, I drive a little. I mean, I guess it's harder to say it, but like, yeah, I drive with a little bit more confidence because I know my car is clean. I'm willing to cancel a ride real quick when my car is clean. I'm willing to take a Premier or a Comfort or whatever because I know my car is clean. Yeah, it just I don't have a problem with taking a ride because I know my car is clean. I know the value of my car. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little different. I know that that's not what it is, but yeah, yeah, my car. Yeah. Listen, if my car is clean, then I'm good to go. All right, so I am parked over here in this parking lot. Let me see. I will. Ooh, look at the sun. Sun is right there, huh? All right, well, you guys are gonna get a little sun out of me. All right. Oh. Okay. So, hi. I'm from Iraq, and I ate falafel there yesterday. Now I have severe diarrhea. Please, what should I do? It's painful. Uh, I don't mean to laugh at you. That's tough. It means your body's not used to our food because obviously you're from Iraq. So in Iraq, you guys don't have as many preservatives as we do. So it's unfortunate, but yeah, your body's just not used to our stuff. So your food is a whole lot fresher than our food, I would assume. Because here in the United States, we use preservatives for everything. you know. Um, so yeah, that's unfortunate. I drank some water, mm, drink some honey. Yeah, I would say drink some water, and if you have like raw honey, raw unfiltered honey, Definitely take some honey and just take like a spoonful of that and let it coat your stomach. That's one thing that you could do. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I hope that you don't. I hope you ate good falafel and not bad falafel, because you could have a stomach virus. So you might want to take medicine. Like I said, a lot of stuff I can't really tell you because it's just. I mean, diarrhea is just a symptom of your body trying to get rid of the foolishness. um, yeah, it just that's all diarrhea is. It's like imagine like if something's hot, like you pick up something hot, what's the first thing you're gonna do? If I drop something hot in your hand, what's the first thing you're gonna do? You're gonna drop it. Like, oh, what the that was oh, that was ooh, ooh. That's what your body's doing. So yeah, it could be a number of reasons, but yeah, just the easiest thing is drink water because you don't want to be dehydrated. You need to drink a lot of water, and I would say do some honey. If you got honey, definitely do some honey. Honey will coat your stomach. Honey is like a really good, you know, it'll relax your stomach. Honey is really good for you. Also, it has a lot of nutrients, but you gotta have raw honey. Don't just go to the store or go. I don't know if you guys have Chick-fil-A there. Don't just get regular like honey. Like no, you got a couple dollars, spend some money. For us, it would be Publix or a grocery store like Whole Foods or something like that. Obviously, you guys have less preservatives in your food, so I would believe that it's raw. But yeah, just get you some raw, unfiltered honey and just take a spoonful and you should be fine. That's the easiest way I can tell you. Um, but yeah, whatever it is your body didn't agree with. So it's unfortunate, but like I said, you got as many preservatives as we do. So yeah, TR says spray tire shine on your floor mats. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. Yes, sir. It's really good, bro. That's actually really good. I didn't think about that. Um, so when they get in the car, the floor mats are really black. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Listen, TR, you know something. I mean, the more and more you comment, I'm like, bro, this guy's smart. And this guy's smart. You told me about the insurance stuff. Hey, bro, you're pretty smart. So listen, shout out to you. It's a good idea. That's a very good idea. Um, ELT says, look good, play good. Exactly. Look good, play good. You know what I'm saying? Drive good. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't work for the car, but 'cause I was gonna say, I don't know. I don't even know how I would say that for the car. Like, clean car drives better. Like, it's not the same. But you get the point. You obviously get the point. Yeah, I don't know how I can say that for the car, but yeah, listen, it just feel like I make more money. Um, so yeah, I've been sitting here and I ain't getting no rides. That's crazy. I also need to put on my charger because this thing about to die. Yeah. So okay. Mm, all right. All right. So what we talking about? What we talking about? Got my thing plugged up. Yeah, my iPad was about to die. Um, so John says, "What a beautiful LG." Okay. Okay. Listen, bro, I'm not attracted to that, but hey, listen, if that's what you like, that's what you like. I'm not gonna judge you. Shout out to you. That's what you like. Hey, we talking about last year. He come in here talking about okay. Listen. So y'all gotta remember, I know a lot of y'all just be trolling me. It's okay. Listen, I love people. I'm not, If you love people, you live longer. If you learn to laugh, you'll live longer. That's what they tell me. So nothing wrong with that. Uh, but no, I'm not that way at all. Yeah, not that way at all. You're talking about me, Buttercup. Buttercup is such that's a wild thing to say. No man just calls another man Buttercup. That's crazy. This man, how do you call another man Buttercup? That's crazy. Like that's a statement. I've never in my life said Buttercup to another man. That's crazy right there, bro. Never in my life. Yeah, no, that's just a wild statement. I'm just saying. But listen, like I said, I don't judge anybody. Your life is your life. So my life, I'm not that way. Can't say nothing else. So yeah, no, because that's just that's no, man. What's up, brother? What's up, Melvin? Hey, listen, we got some home run hitters in the chat, man. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Got Melvin, Accounting Tom. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. TR is in the building. Bro, who did your tash? I don't know what tash is. You gotta explain what is tash? I don't know. Okay. I don't know what tash is. I want to respond to you. I just don't know what tash is. Uh, you want to? No. Oh, my mustache? Are you're asking like who cut my mustache? I cut my own hair. Which explains why I wear a hat all the time. No, I do cut my own hair. So I mean, it ain't that great. Whatever. Listen, hey, it's big because I'm smiling. Yeah, it's big because it's an angle. It is what it is. It's good enough. Maybe it's big because I wanted you to say that. It's marketing. See? See what I did there? Hey, listen, it is what it is. No, I mean, if it's bad, yeah. Generally, nah, it ain't bad. But good try, good try. Yeah. Listen, everybody coming out to play, huh? Salam, salam alaikum. All right, salam alaikum. Well, let's see salaikum salam. That's yeah, salaikum salam. I always forget what you say to that. My bad. But good morning to you too, or greetings. I forget what it is. I'm sorry, but thank you to you. Whatever. Walaikum. Yeah, listen. Walaikum salam. Yeah, I think that's what. Yeah, walaikum salam. Thank you. Yeah, listen. And you can see, I don't really know it. I've heard it a lot, so I've always said it back. But it's respect to you too, sir. Respect to you too, sir. But yeah, man, I wish I was getting rides. I'm not getting no rides over here. Um, Unfortunately, 11 to 15. That's what it is. You're right. Peace be unto you. You're right. I mean, obviously you would know, but like, peace be unto you too, sir. Yes, thank you. uh, yeah, yeah. Obviously you would know. I can't even say it right. Yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense. So peace be unto you too, sir. Peace be unto everybody. I mean, listen, what's up? 11 to 15 right now. Unfortunately, I came over here to the airport because I was so close because I got a car wash. Not a good idea today. Not a good idea at all. So I'm gonna turn on X so I can get up out of here. Cause ain't nothing popping. And I need to go down south. I need to go all the way down south because the way, yeah, listen, I'm up north, so I need to go all the way down south. um, yeah. Apparently, that's where the money is. That's what I heard. The money is down south. That's what I heard. And then when I get down south, I hear that the money's up north. It's kind of funny how that works. I don't know if they're lying to me or not, but that's what I heard. Yeah, man. How's everybody doing, man? We got 8 people in the chat. I appreciate you guys for stopping by um, to listen to my ramblings. You know I'm a talker, so I appreciate you for stopping by. Hope everybody's doing well. Like the brother just mentioned, I hope peace unto all of y'all. 21 to 25. So yeah, if I don't get nothing, I'm just gonna start driving. I got to, cause yeah, listen. This is the one thing about the airports. You don't want to get caught up in these airports. You could be sitting here all day long. Day long. This is why I don't really work the airports like that. You know, and especially when it's slow like this. Uh. Uh. I gotta work the city streets. Gotta work the city streets. Gots to work the city streets. Yeah, but this is sad. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's sad because this whole stream I ain't got no requests. It's how sad it's been. I had to turn on X. I know y'all don't like me saying that I turn it on X, but this is why. This is why I turn on X because I've been riding around without having on X, and I ain't getting no rides. So, like I said, but this is the other reason why I don't care about my hours. Because if I'm caring about my hours, then all of that time that I just kind of sort of wasted is it's kind of like, well, what were you doing? I was online, but I just didn't get requests. So how do you justify those hours? I guess those, whatever. I turn on X. That's how I justify those hours. Listen, especially now that it's slowing down, I turn on X. I will happily turn on X. Now I don't take everything on X, but I will turn it on. Um, and if it's slow, I do take everything. My acceptance rate. Y'all want to know something funny? Let me see. What is my acceptance rate before I tell y'all? Because I can't talk trash about it. If my acceptance rate's high. So my acceptance rate. Damn. So it's funny because my acceptance rate during the season, so like a month ago, was at like 3%. That was where my acceptance rate was. Y'all want to know what my acceptance rate is now? Yeah, my acceptance rate is at 23%. So it's jumped 20% just because I've had to take those rides. The rides. So I've told y'all my strategy. My preference is I want a $50, $60 ride that takes me from city to city. So we got 3 cities. So Miami obviously is the place where I'm from. We have Fort Lauderdale, which is a little bit north of Miami, and then we have the West Palm, well, Palm Beach, which is just a little bit north of Fort Lauderdale. 3 cities. We call them the tri-states. So out of those 3 cities, I kind of work back and forth, back and forth. That's why I say, you never know where I'm gonna be because I could be anywhere. I could be in West Palm Beach, I could be in Fort Lauderdale, or I could be in Miami. And then obviously you got the cities outside of that. I like to go further north. I like to go further west. So like to Naples, to north up to if I could get a ride up to Orlando, that would be life. That would be life. Like, oh my gosh. I would take a ride up to Orlando. Just because I just, you know, when I started doing Uber, I didn't do Uber to stay in Miami, if that makes sense. Good. I do Uber so I can make money. And wherever the money is, that's where I want to go. So if the money's in Miami, then I'm in Miami. The money's in West Palm Beach, then I'm up here in Palm Beach. The money's in Naples, and I'm up in Naples. The money's in Orlando, I'm in Orlando, which I'm actually gonna be trying out um tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll probably do a live stream and I'll be in Orlando. So I'm gonna try out the Orlando market. Yeah, I've worked in Orlando market, but um yeah, I'm gonna try it out for Disney, because you got Disney World up there, you got uh I mean, you have all of the theme parks, so Disney World, Universal Studios, and all of that stuff. So I'm gonna try it out up there, see if it's still like if it's busy or not. Because yeah, down here it's slowing down. So I want to see. So I know it's slowing down here, but I want to see if it's slowing down up there as well. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So yeah, Melvin, you got to do what you got to do. Yes, because the bills require it. Um, Melvin, everybody can't be like you. Be the boss of a whole dealership. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Melvin. Shout out to Melvin. If you are in the Oh, see, I feel like you in San Antonio, right? So if you need a car, you need to talk to the guy. His name is Melvin, right there in my chat, my comments. That is the guy to go see. That is the guy to go see. Yeah, if you need a car or you're in need of a car, you're thinking about a car, you need to go talk to Melvin. Melvin, actually, like he's coming to San Antonio, so we may be able to see each other in person. Yeah, I'm trying to make that happen. Definitely trying to make that happen. So funny enough, we might be able to see each other in person. Um, so I may be coming to you directly. I gotta make it happen. I gotta make it happen. But yeah, I'm thinking about going to Texas. I'm looking at different markets, in other words. So I told everybody a couple days ago, I'm looking at other markets because yeah, like it's slower. It's definitely slower. Definitely slower. So I don't want to stay here. You know what I'm saying? Because Melvin, you used to work the market, so you already know when it gets slow, it's crazy. And I don't want to do it. So I was thinking of going north to like the Carolinas or like, man, obviously Georgia's right there. Trying out those markets. Or I was thinking of going west, like coming out there to Texas. And so, yeah, man, listen, I definitely, but it's gonna be a possibility. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's just the summer slowdown down here is real, and it's we not completely dead, because I know it's gonna be somebody in the comments, but no, I still make money. I still make money. I work in Brickell, and I still, man, whatever. I know somebody gonna say it and gonna comment on my videos, but like it's starting to get slower. Those requests, those rides are slowing down. It's slowing down. So yeah, I'm definitely like I need to move up out of here. You're like, look, this is $25 for 51 minutes. I don't know if you can see it. Dang it, can you see it? Let's see. Can you see it? Can you see it? Nope, you can't see it. Right, well, I'll read it to you. It was $21, $25 for 51 minutes. $21. Let me see. Yeah, it was 20. Oh, I said $21. It was $25 to go to Pompano. So again, Pompano is basically Fort Lauderdale. So again, what I said was city to city. So I'm up in Palm Beach to go down to Fort Lauderdale. I guess it's northern Fort Lauderdale, Pompano. I don't know how you can explain it. It's like northwest, whatever. But yeah, so yeah, to go from Palm Beach to Fort Lauderdale, let's see how many miles. So Pompano, excuse me, I'm gonna check out the miles. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, Pompano is about 28 miles. So it was trying to pay me $25 to go almost 28 miles. Now, obviously, there's traffic. That's why it was 51 minutes. But this is why I always tell you guys the rate, the offers that you see are not based on the time that it takes. That's why paying attention to the time is way more effective than paying attention to the mileage. Because based on the mileage, that's a really good ride. 21, 25 miles. Still good. It's still good. Like that's a really good ride. It's just the time that it'll take. That's horrible. Now again, it's slowing down. So, listen, I'm inclined to take that ride, but you know, I work my way down. I work my way down. I'm about to get out of the lot. So I just kind of stopped by because I was right here at the car wash. So, but yeah, I'm inclined to get out of the lot. But that's what's happening right now. It's slowing down. Now, normally that ride to go from Palm Beach to Fort Lauderdale easily is like a 40, 50, $60 ride. But it's a $21 ride. So it's a slowdown. It's a slowdown. And that's not, everybody says, oh, Uber's paying less and all of this stuff. That's not what it is. If it was a difference of like $10, okay, yeah. But that's like almost $20. So it's not that. It's just that the market is slowing down. So yeah. So let's see. Yeah. TR says if my girl and I fly into Miami, can we schedule a ride with you? Yes, sir. Absolutely. Uh yeah, just let me know. Let me know. Reach out to me through the Telegram and yeah, we'll definitely make something happen. Now obviously, if you don't tip, I'm going you obviously know I'm gonna go live and tell everybody that TR didn't tip. Outside of that, yeah, let me know. Yeah, the summer slowdown is dead. Eh, yeah, the summer slowdown is dead. In South Florida, it's real. It's slow there, and the market low. Orlando got loads of Uber and Lyft. The money is lowball money. Don't waste the trip. Okay. Hey, Kendra, thank you so much. Thank you for telling me that. I was just trying to do something, because like I know down here it's slow. So I was just trying to see if it's still slow up in Orlando. Because I was just thinking, like, you got the theme parks, and obviously you still have the airport up there. So I was thinking like, people are still coming up there because they ain't really coming. I mean, they still coming somewhat down here. So yeah, I'm just thinking like it'll be a little bit better up there. But I appreciate you for saying that. Thank you so much. Um, yeah, ELT said Miami is never dead for Lyft Black, Uber Premier, and XL. I've been doing all right. Okay, well, shout out to you. See, I always tell you guys this. Every time I say the market is slowing down, I always have one. And so shout out to ELT. He's the one. Listen, I'm glad that you're still doing well. It's slowing down. I'm not saying it's dead. I still make $200, but it's just you got to know. It's starting to slow down. It's starting to slow down. Uh, so yeah, you in Fort Lauderdale right now. That airport is about to be slammed in a few minutes. No, I'm up in Palm Beach. I'm up in Palm Beach. Yeah. So thanks for telling me, but yeah, I'm up in Palm Beach, so I'm not gonna get it, unfortunately. How long did it take for you to get approved with Drive Whip? Remember, I was approved with Drive Whip before you guys, so it's a little bit different for me. But when I was, so I can't tell you, unfortunately. I don't know. I can't tell you what their times are today because I don't talk to them. So yeah, you got to talk to them. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not the drive whip person. I mean, let me see I made the video, but they don't talk to me. So I can't tell you how long it would take. I don't know. When I was with Drive Whip. I was with Drive Whip almost a year ago now. Yeah, when I first got approved, it was a while ago. In other words, so yeah, for me it took forever, but it was also the beginning of their company, at least down here in South Florida. So it was a little different for me than it would be for you. Does that make sense? Not saying like I'm just like throwing you off under the bus. It's just I can't really answer that personally from personal experience because I was approved before everybody else was. So I would assume that they have faster times, but then again, I don't know. I don't know. So yeah. How long did it take? Yeah. So DJ says it ain't even summer though. Yep. Hey, listen. That's why I said it's slowing down. I'm not saying it's dead. Y'all trying to beat me up already. It's slowing down. The market. Okay. All right. Well, I take it that you guys are still getting your rides. So I'm happy for you guys. I'm not getting my rides. So my strategy has to change. The rides that I was getting, I'm not getting those right now. Not as often as I used to. So for me, the rides that I was getting, I'm not getting them. So, I'm happy that you guys are still getting your rides. I get some here and there, but not like definitely not like last month. Last month, the month before that, yeah, it was very consistent. Now it's not so much. Can I do Premiere in the Tessie? Absolutely. uh, Remember, I was grandfathered in, so I still have Premiere. Um, I still have Premiere on my Model 3. Can you still toggle comfort only on and off? Yes. Uh, so just so you guys can see, I'll show you. These are my options, so you guys can like see what I have. I mean, the screen isn't as big, so let me see. I want to mess up and turn on deliveries. So yeah, I still have all of my options. I don't know. I still have all of my options. You can't really see it, but yes, I still have all of my options. Only one that's combined is Uber X and shared. I cannot toggle Uber X from shared, if that makes sense. Yeah. That's the only one that's combined, but I'm pretty sure as time goes on, yeah, maybe I might. Who knows? Yeah, so, but y'all got to remember, I do 50, $60 rides during the season. I don't do these little small, little $5, $10. I normally don't do that type of ride. I do 50, 60. That was the rides that I was doing during the season. So when y'all talk about it ain't slow, it's slower for me because those 50, $60 rides are few and far between. During the season, they were very prevalent. I could get a couple every day. That's how I made $200. Made $200 every single day with like 3 or 4 rides. Those rides are not as as prevalent as they were during the season. So it's starting to slow down. So I know that if I'm being hit little by little, it's gonna start dropping off. Then obviously we got F1 coming up. So the first week of May should be incredible. Now I want to see what you guys are talking about. I want to see if you guys still getting your rides. I mean, see, this is what I mean. This is what I always say. Like we all work different rides because you guys are saying it's not slow, but if you're saying that because you're getting $4 rides, $5 rides. Yeah, my radar just tripped. My radar just tripped. Got a $5 ride. But did I take it? No. Because again, my strategy is I want to do longer rides. So my longer rides are slowing down. Does that make sense? Okay, so instead of saying it's getting slow, I'll just say my rides that I like have definitely slowed down. Because but yeah, I still get Premiere. Um, Now, do they keep me when I get it? No, I do get canceled on a lot. And I told you, whether it's the people that want an SUV or it's the people that hate Tesla. Because yeah, they'll tell me, they'll write in the comments, I don't want a Tesla, and it's like, okay, cool, cancel, cancel. It's like, okay, you ain't hurting me. I mean, well, technically, but like, yeah, I'm still gonna make my money. Ew, a Tesla. Like I had somebody yesterday message me before I got there, like, ew, a Tesla. It's like, okay. I wanted to respond to her, your mom. I know that's childish, but that's what I wanted to say. That's just what I wanted to say. Y'all can't mind me. People be saying crazy stuff, so I wanted to say it back. Like, Tesla. Okay, well, listen, your face. Like, I don't know, but I was respectful. I just didn't respond because my mom taught me, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. So I didn't say it. I thought it. I thought it. I think a lot of things. I think a lot of things. I am very professional when people are in the car, but I may think some really bad thoughts. But yeah, obviously it's professional. This is my what's paying my bills. So I ain't gonna talk crazy to people personally. Personally, I ain't talking crazy to nobody. So I am 1 to 5 on everything, and I ain't getting nothing. I see $49 to $50 to go to Miami. That's what I'm talking about. See, look, that's what I'm saying. So did that ride pop up? Yes. Are they still there? Yes. $50 to go from Palm Beach to Miami. Again, just to give you the mileage, again, so Miami from here, let's see, how far is Miami? Miami, mm. Just so you guys can get the mileage. Um, the mileage. I think, oh, it's because I got my Wi-Fi on. My bad, my bad. 'Cause I'm like, why is this taking so long? So I got $21 to go from $21 to go from Palm Beach to Pompano, which is like about, I think I said 28 miles. So not a crazy market, a crazy value when you talk about $1 per mile. Not crazy bad, $21 for 28 miles. That's decent. This time I was getting paid $45 to go from Palm Beach to Miami. Now Miami is 70 miles. So that's what, 15, it's not crazy. It's not the greatest. It's not the greatest. But again, that's mm, mm, mm. Do you take that? No. In other words, because it's hours worth of time. And a half, actually, and a half for $45. That's crazy. You see what I'm saying? So like that's a lot different. Those during the season was paying like 70, 80, $90. That's what I mean. That's what I mean by it's slowing down. That's not like a small difference. So, oh yeah, it's just the off day. Uber's paying less. No, 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 no. That's like, yeah, it's paying a lot less, a lot less. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good at all. Not good at all. Um, Them, I found you, big dog, after a year. I need to ride to Atlanta. How much? From where? From where are we talking about? What we talk? I mean, you gotta give me some more information, man. Just saying going to Atlanta. We talking about for Fort Lauderdale? What we talking about? I mean, I can keep it easy. I charge. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. So, I don't know if I want to put this out there, but I mean, I can make it easy. But I actually do want to go. Yeah, see, that's going to Jupiter. No, no, I'm good. Woo. Yeah. So, Atlanta is like, wow, it's a long way. Am I? Yes. Wait, no. Actually, no, 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 no. Don't make that much money from. Uh, yeah. I don't know if you the IRS or not. Listen, I just talk about taxes, so listen, I don't make that much money. I don't make that type of money. Listen, I'm down here in South Florida. It's crazy down here. I can't. You know, it's a struggle down here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Vanessa. I don't make that much. Yeah, Velvet says San Antonio market, no X share, and the Model 3 qualifies for Premier. Bro, you really gonna have to come to um, Melvin. So, so we gonna have to talk about San Antonio market. It's really like that, like, because yeah. Listen, I'm gonna have to come to San Antonio, brother. We gonna really have to come. I didn't know it was like that, bro. I did not know it was like that. Model 3 still qualifies for Premier? Mhm, mhm. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, yeah. So hmm. But yeah, Trey Ray, whenever you're ready, just let me know. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. But yeah, that's good to know. That's good to know that the Model 3 qualifies because you just don't know. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good to know. My bad. It's very good to know. Um, I'm really like Texas is definitely one of the spots that I was thinking of going to. Just because like I said, it's either going north to the Carolinas. Yeah, obviously Georgia and Atlanta, definitely there. But yeah, you just never know. You just never know. But I'm definitely leaving here, South Florida. Yeah. What's up, Andre? Yes, I'm grandfathered in. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I may have to just take something. I'm gonna have to get up out of here. I had to take something. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna just have to take something. I've been chilling here with y'all. I'm gonna have to just take something to go down, go down south. Oh boy. But yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. I done got locked into these rides. Don't mind me. Um, yeah, I'm just over here paying attention to the rides now. Things got serious because the rides are better. So I was getting, yeah, it's just not. They're shorter. They're shorter rides. And I don't remember how to take short rides, but I don't like that. Um, yeah. Uh, but I need a clean car, sir. uh, yeah, I don't forgot what we was talking about. Are you just talking about like, yeah, man? Listen, my car would be completely clean, especially on a ride like that. Oh, listen, I will wash the car before I pick you up. It's a different type of ride. Listen, so for private clients and that type of situation, man, listen, I mean, you can let me know what type of water you want. I have water back there for you. You know what I'm saying? ACO, whatever temperature you want. You know what I'm saying? Nah, listen, ain't no way. My car is never dirty. I mean, it would never be dirty like that for a ride like that. But a membership. Honestly, like if I'm being honest, it just yeah. I will literally watch it right before I pick you up or picked up a private client. I don't play that. I don't play that. Really, honestly, like when I do premiere rides, I don't. I usually watch the car before I do premiere rides. I don't get a lot of them, but the ones that I do, oh yeah, this car is almost impeccable. Now there are some times where it just catch me off guard. Like I'll get, I got a bad, I got an X ride or something like that, and they trash the car, and it's like, oh shoot, I got a premiere ride, and then they catch me because everybody wants you to be like super fast, but they'll make you wait outside of their house. So like everybody wants to see the car out front, but they don't necessarily walk out front. They're not necessarily waiting on you. They just want to see the car out front. Like, okay, if I take too long, it's like, oh, I'm just gonna cancel. But if you take too long, oh, I'll be right there. That's the message that I always get. Be right there. Like, bruh, you got me waiting out here for like 5 hours. Come on now. Yeah, so but no, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah. Oh, you talking about I forget I even said that. No, yeah, T.I., my bad. Nah, but yeah, listen, it's all good. No, you know what? That's not something that you have to worry about with me. My car never gets that dirty, um, which is one of the reasons why I don't do little kids. Because I used to do little kids, and then little kids trash the car because they got to snack on something, and especially if it's a longer ride, little kids have to snack on something to calm them down or whatever to take their attention. But that's one of the biggest reasons why I don't do little kids. And I stopped working the drunk people shift. Y'all know the drunk people shift. It's like right after the club let stop doing it because obviously drunk people don't care about your car. They'll trash the car, get in the car and want to have a full course meal back there. And it's like, yo, who told you you can eat in my car? Well, it's all good. I got to be clean. I got you. I got you. No, you don't. Get out. I used to be the dummy. Like, okay, well, listen, I'll try. Just don't do anything because I would never do that to you. I would never do that to you. And then they get out and they leave all types of trash back there. And look, they just dump their plate over, leave it in the back seat. No, 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 bro. I would never do that to you, man. The car's clean. Car's clean. Car's real clean. Real clean. Real clean. And then they get out and leave all types of trash under the seat and stuff. Nah. That's why I made that change. I made that change. I don't work the drunk people shifts. And then I made the change and I don't work, I don't take kids. Unfortunately. It has to be a really good ride, and I have to understand, when I say it's a really good ride, because obviously I'm gonna have to go to the car wash. Not for the outside, but for the inside. I'm gonna have to vacuum. So if I take a kid, I'm taking a kid with the understanding that that's what I'm gonna have to do. So I ain't gonna just do that for like a little five. I don't really take $5 ride, but you know what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. For a $10 ride, a $15 ride, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. That ain't me. Um, I'm not doing that. I'm definitely not doing that. Yes, sir, Melvin. Yes, sir. I will definitely do that because it's not a possibility. It's probably like a good yeah. It's more likely than I want to admit. Because yeah, I know I'm gonna get out of South Florida because I'm not working this market for the summer because I'm gonna be dead. I want to keep making good money. And I'm kind of interested to see if like my strategies transfer to other areas. So that way I can say, I got proven strategies. Mm. I mean, when I say proven strategies, it's just more so learning the market and all of that stuff. Like, yeah, I'm just trying to. It's more of a test for myself because obviously I went through the good here, and I'm still alive. I mean, like, I know how to make money here. I know how to make money like the back of my hand. But it's like, can you do that in a different market? Maybe. So that's what I'm interested in. But yeah, this is definitely the summer. Obviously, I'm not gonna be renting. So yeah, it's yeah. This is definitely the summer to do it. Definitely the summer to do it. So yeah, I'll be hitting you up, sir. I will definitely be hitting you up. Definitely. Maybe I could do a video and kind of promote you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We'll see. Well, we'll talk about it. We're definitely talking about it. But yeah, yeah, see, this is what I mean. Y'all say like, you gotta pick 'em. I know you can't really hear it, but see, this is what I mean. So the noise cancellation blocks out certain things, and certain things it doesn't block out. But I can tell you this: I've been sitting here for like what? How long this live stream been on? I don't know. It's been like 20, 30 minutes now. You gotta pick 'em. This is why you don't work the airports. This is why. This is exactly why you don't work the airports. Um, this is why. But yeah, no, yeah, Melvin, it's just I wanna well, when I say I wanna make money, I wanna make sure that I can still make. 'Cause listen, I know I don't post it on YouTube, but I have some good days. It definitely has some good days. But look, I heard that I'm not gonna keep posting all of that stuff on the YouTube because listen, people be trying to, people think you got money and now they looking for you and stuff, and I don't need that in my life. I know everybody want to see the money that we make and all of that because but it's like I ain't posting that stuff. So I want to keep making the good money. I want to keep making that money. I don't want to I don't want to have to struggle for my money. Which is what is going to happen for the summer. I mean, definitely after F1. I want to see it. I'm definitely going live because y'all know I've been going live like every other day. So I'm definitely going to be live at that time, and I want to look. Everything that tells me, yada yada yada. The market's still good. I still make a lot of money. I want to talk to y'all then when it's actually slow. It's slowing down. It's not slow right now. But then, oh, 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 I can't wait. I can't wait. Because a lot of people think I just be talking out of my head. Like the videos, the advice, the stuff that I'm telling you, you got to remember, I paid my bills for the last 5 years off of rideshare. Well, really, like last 4 years. I mean, this year, well, I mean, it's okay, at least 3 years I did it off of rideshare. Yeah, at least 3 years I did it solely off of rideshare. When this is all you gotta do, when this is all you gotta find ways to make it happen. And when it's slowed down, it's like, yo, you go out for like 10, 12 hours, and it's like, "Man, barely at 150. What? I gonna make 150 today? Oh boy, I want to see how people talk because I know what it's like. Did it a couple years in a row. So I want to see. Get Buddha, Buddha, man, Buddha be, oh man, Buddha, what's up, brother? Listen, y'all, I got some heavy hitters in the chat, man. You got Melvin, Buddha, dang, bro. Make me feel like, yo, what's going on? Did I miss something? Y'all, sheesh, Melvin, Buddha, accounting Tom. Yeah, this must be my lucky day today, huh? It's pretty good, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank you guys. Yeah, can't wait for what? Yeah, I'm saying like I can't wait to leave South Florida. No, I was saying I can't wait for it to be slow down here so that all of the people that come in my comments and tell me like, oh, it's not slow and the market, I still make a lot of money. I want to see what they're saying when it's actually slow season. Does that make sense? Like I don't know. So what a lot of people don't know about South Florida is we're really good here in South Florida. I'm talking about we're called the tri-state because it's really like three cities. Miami, obviously, everybody knows Miami. Fort Lauderdale is the city north of Miami, and then Palm Beach, which is where I'm at right now. These are the three tri-state areas. And so yeah, during the season, when everybody's coming here, everybody wants to spring break here and all of that stuff, and oh, I gotta go see South Beach, and all of the tourists are coming. People from up north are coming. Everybody loves down here, and it's amazing to make money. But when it's not peak season and it's off season, when nobody's coming here, oh, it's a different ball game. Different ball game. Hey Melvin, listen, bro, I appreciate you. And yes, we will definitely talk, sir. We will definitely talk before I continue my rant. We will definitely talk, bro. Thank you for stopping by, man. I appreciate you. But yeah, it's just listen. During that slow season is different. It's very different. It's very different, and it's not for the weak. 'Cause a lot of y'all be talking about hours, so y'all look. A lot of people look at me crazy for the hours that I work during the peak season. I want to see what type of hours you guys are gonna work during the slow season. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's I want to see the just compare it to the money. Yeah, it's just different. But yeah, yeah, look at y'all, man. Look at y'all, bro. Um, oh, okay, yeah. So Buddha used to live in San Antonio. Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that. That's interesting. Appreciate you saying that, Melvin. Yeah, give me a like, man. Come on, can y'all give me a like? Yes. Bootalations 101. Get your money and bounce. Yes, sir. Um, yeah. Did I see your screenshots? What screenshot? Are you talking about from Coachella? Yeah, you not commenting on those? Wait, no. They got commented on them. Um, Yeah, you was killing it. You was killing it. You was definitely killing it. I just wish you would have told me about Coachella because I would have had to make that happen. Um, Definitely would have had to make that happen. I mean, I ain't saying it's your responsibility to tell me about Coachella, but I just forgot about it, bro. I really forgot about it. I, I really wanted to go last year. Like, I really wanted to go last year. It was just a last minute thing, and I was just like, nah, don't do it. Don't do it. I just wanted to go last year. So if I was really gonna go this year, I just forgot about it, bro. I forgot about it. I would have went. I so would have went. I didn't even think about it. Like when you posted those screenshots, it was like, oh shoot, I forgot about Coachella. I forgot all about it. I would have made that happen because I'm itching to leave. I mean, it's time for me to travel, bro. It's time for me to travel. It's time for me to travel now. You know what I'm saying? Like this is these next couple of years are my years to go, to be out, to go see stuff and go places. And like, yeah, bro. I've never been to Cali, so I definitely wanted to come out there. Definitely want to come out there. I just forgot. Just forgot. So but I mean, again, I'm not saying it's your fault. It's my fault. But I forgot, bro. When you posted that, I was like, damn, I missed it. I missed it. I missed it. But yeah, I am definitely traveling. So that's what I was telling Melvin. Like, I'm traveling to Texas. Definitely gonna travel to Texas this summer. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Hey, I'm not gonna be the South Florida driver this summer, bro. Yeah, that's what's up, man. What's up? $800 cash and 1,500, bro. So, do you feel like you making a? Because I mean, you made a lot of money. What was it? 2 years ago? Didn't you come out with like 5 or 6 stacks? You feel like you gonna do that again, bro? Like, is it that type of money, or it's good, but it ain't that type of money? I think you came out with like 5 or 6 stacks. I can't remember. Easy. I think you pulled like 5 or 6 grand. If I remember. Okay, yeah. Okay, okay. Okay. That's way different. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you right. You right. Damn. Yeah, you right. You right. You right. That was a while ago. That was a while ago. Yeah, you right. You right. Yeah, but that was a while ago. That was a couple years ago. Just in case the IRS is listening. Yeah, Buddha, yeah, yeah, yeah. I get it. I get it. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough to make that in a week. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. Tough. Ah, that hurts. That hurts. I don't know. Yeah, that hurts. I can't even say nothing to that. That's like almost a tenth of what you did. That ain't even a tenth. That hurts. Damn, bro. Damn, bro. I mean, it's money. It's still money. It's still good money, but it's like, damn, bro. Yeah, that hurts. That hurts. That definitely hurts. Okay, okay. Listen. As long as you making good money, man. That's the point. Like, I would have definitely came up there to try to make something like that, but my overhead would have been crazy at that point because obviously I got to get a plane ticket out there. I got to spend for the hotel for like a week or so. I'm just vibing in a hotel so I can get the stuff changed over. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So my overhead would have been a little bit higher. Then obviously I got to rent a vehicle. Yeah, yeah. But I mean, listen, that's still the fact that you can still do it. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough, bro. That's tough. And I mean, they only yeah. Um, I mean, that's how I felt during our thing. So our thing is Art Basel, but we not making, nobody making that type of money. Nobody making that type of money. Booty, you got it, bro. You got it. Ain't nobody making that type of money. Yeah, ain't nobody making that type of money down here. But this is why I always tell you, you got a way better market. My bad. This is why I always say, see, Buddha, this is why I always say you gotta have a different market. Yeah, this is why I always say you have a different market. Because ain't nobody, I don't care, ain't nobody making that type of money. Yeah, they ain't making that type of money. Unless you're talking about the black SUVs, and then, yeah. You already know about that. But just regular, I mean, I guess you got black, so you ain't regular, but like, yeah, ain't nobody making that type of money. TR, yes, I am getting another vehicle. Yeah. We hit a snag. We hit a snag. So unfortunately, I always hit snags every time. Like every time I'm trying to go, it's unfortunate. I keep hitting snags. So my path is gonna be a little bit different than what I thought. Gonna be a little bit different, honestly. It's not a straight shot like I was thinking. In other words, but I am getting another vehicle. I am definitely getting another vehicle. Absolutely getting another vehicle. Um, it's just not a straight shot. It's not a straight shot like I thought. That's all. Yeah, it just I hit a snag. So I definitely hit a snag. So it sucks, but when life gives you lemons, what's the saying? You make a cheeseburger. This is why I gained weight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Listen, I definitely hit a snag because it's just like, yeah, yeah, y'all don't understand. They asking for a lot from me, and it's just like my credit is bad, but yeah, it's almost double now what they. So yeah, they just asking a lot from me, and it's just hard. It's hard for me to do it because it's just like, yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. And what can I do? So I'm trying to find another avenue, but yeah, as of right now, we hit a snag. Yeah, we hit a snag because I'm just not putting that. Yeah, it just don't make logical sense to empty everything. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard. That's all I can say. I know I'm being cryptic. I know you guys want to know. Trust me, I want to tell you. It's just not. It's just not what it. You know. They just want a lot from me, and it's like, yo, my credit ain't that bad. Especially when I came, yeah, it ain't that bad. Yeah, Kim, listen, I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. $13 for 24 minutes, that's pretty decent. And you really do find that funny? Do I find what funny? 48, what are you talking about? When life throws you lemons, I eat a cheeseburger. Yeah, I find that funny. That was hilarious to me. That wasn't hilarious. Come on, man. Get out my best stuff here. No, I mean, listen, bro. Yes. Welcome to the channel, 48. You find everything that I say funny because I am a big proponent of. I won't say it. I have to find it funny. Hey, goodbye to you too, sir. Uh, um, yeah. Listen, um, you didn't have to announce that. Like, are you trying to hurt me? Okay, I'm not. Okay, well, you didn't have to say anything. Oh boy, people are funny. See, like I find that funny. The fact that you had to announce, you know, but it's okay. Listen, I appreciate everybody. Everybody has a different opinion. Everybody has a different experience. It is what it is. Yeah, yeah, Tr. You have to laugh it off, and you have to keep going. Yeah, like yes, of course. If we talking about the car, yes, I absolutely wanted to have a car. I wanted to, it's not gonna happen like that. So, what do you want me to do? You want me to get over here and cry? It's fine. Just, no, you know. But this is because I've been through things. When you go through things, you learn how to move on. Some things are worth it. Some things are not. 48. I have real life things going on that are way more important to me. And it's just hard to it's not hard. It just doesn't when as an adult you learn that certain things are priorities and certain things are not. You know. My priority right now is my family. So I can't put myself in a predicament that doesn't benefit my family. You know what I'm saying? Everything else is just even though it's a want, even though I feel like I need it, it doesn't trump my family. Does that make sense? So that's why I can laugh it off because it's not that important. It's a strong one. Yeah, it's a very good one. But life goes on. You don't want things from the day to the day that I die. I want a watch. I want a nice watch. I want nice houses. I want to go on trips and stuff like that. I don't want stuff. But it's a want at the end of the day. I'm still okay. I'm still making money. I'm still paying my bills. That's all that matters. So yeah. What's up, E? Uh, Thank you for joining me all the way from New York. Yeah. I am. I don't know about that. I was gonna say I'm thinking about coming all the way up there, but I don't know. 'Cause y'all got a lot more restrictions. I think New York and California have the most restrictions. I think New York, California, and Massachusetts have the most restrictions. Is what I think. I don't know. I mean, I know California has a lot of restrictions, but I've heard that New York has a lot of restrictions. So I don't think I can work up there. Just to come up there, but yeah, I am definitely planning on leaving South Florida for the summer. Just gotta make sure that the cards align, gotta make sure that the cards align. But yeah, thank you for joining all the way from New York. What about passengers that want to go to different stops off the app, especially when health plan only pays for what about passengers that wanna I'm guessing you're asking, like, what about the passengers that want to go other places on top of their ride, that's not being paid for? Well, but I don't know what answer you want me to give you. I can't give you, so obviously, I can give you the official answer of Uber or Lyft or whatever. You only go where the app is paying you to go. But I mean, again, you're your own person. Does that make sense? So this is what we call a fight club. If you want to take them at other places and they want to pay you, then that's up to you. Again, assuming that you have all of the proper documents and stuff like that. Yeah, as long as they're paying you to go where they need to go, then it's up to you whether you want to take them. So I hope you understand what I'm saying. As long as you're being paid for the stop and it's sufficient for you, because obviously you took the ride, then yeah, that's all I can say, man. Listen, I mean, different strategies work, different people do different things. The official answer is whatever the app is paying you to do that you accept it, that's what I do. Everything outside of it is up to your discretion because obviously you're a person. I would just recommend that you're being paid well for that. Well, again, he wants to go to Popeyes. I mean, we all gotta eat. I would hope that you're being paid well for that situation. That's all I can say. Again, the official answer. I hope you read between the lines. The official answer is you go where the app tells you to go that you accepted the ride from. That's how I do it. Everything outside of that is up to my discretion because I didn't agree to it up front. So we're gonna have a conversation, and I would like to be compensated for anything else. Because at that point, that is what you call a private ride. And as you know, you have to have you have to have the permits and stuff to do private. So you have to be compensated if you have those types of things. Obviously this is a live stream, so I have to say the right things. But if you have the legal, requirement, the legal wherewithal to do private rides or do private aspects, then I would believe that you want to be compensated. Yeah, you should be compensated. And so yeah, OM 317. Oh, is that your IP address? That's pretty good. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, ma'am. It says I have a nice beard. I appreciate it. TR, you wanted to see me on Ronnie's 2 Racks a Week show? I've been saying that I was gonna get on again. Yeah, I've been on there before. I've been saying that I was gonna do it again. I just haven't. Shout out to Ronnie. Ronnie is on. He's actually one of the bigger reasons why I started a YouTube channel. Yeah, that's the guy. That's the guy. He's one of my biggest inspirations. So yeah, shout out to Ronnie. But I mean, I don't know if you know. No, no. Yeah, I have done it before, but my last video was a while ago. It was like 2 years ago. Um, yeah, I probably should go back on. So originally, when I talked to him last year, I told him that I wanted to get on, wanted to come on when I made 3K. Unfortunately, I haven't made 3K in a week. I've come I've come pretty close, but at that point, you got to verify stuff and all of that, and yeah, I never made 3K. So that was the unfortunate part because I was, yeah, I definitely wanted to come back on, but I told him that up front, and he thought that I could do it, but it's not that I can't do it. It's just I haven't done it. So yeah, that was the holdup. But yeah, I've been on Ronnie's show before. Ronnie's an amazing dude. If you guys don't know, we're talking about Ronnie Spee. Ronnie Spee. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're talking about Ronnie Spee. Ronnie Spee does a series where he highlights people that have made $2,000 in a week. Um, and yeah, I was. If you look up Ronnie Spee in Miami, I think I'm the first, second, third person. Oh, I don't remember. I know I'm somewhere in there. Yeah, my video was like 2 years ago. So yeah, I should talk to him and see if I can do it again. Definitely should do it again. Um, yeah, he's a good guy. Very good guy. I love his channel. Love his information. Yeah, like I said, Ronnie Speed was one of my biggest inspirations. So I remember he used to post some video game numbers like 3,500, 2,800. It's like, yo, how you doing that? And now, now fast forward to this past season, it's like, oh, that's how you doing it. It's like, okay, that makes sense. I mean, we have different strategies, but you know, yeah. It's like, okay, now I get how you did it. You just, what's up, sweat? Sweat, sweet. Oh, yeah, high five, yeah, and sleep. Oh, sweat, yeah, it's sweat. EA is sweat. I'm having such a hard time with that. What's up? I promise I did graduate high school. I think I did. Yeah. I'm over here like, yo, I gotta go back to high school. Like I feel the EA, the EE. What's up? What's up? But yeah, listen, maybe if I could go to a different market, I'd do it. If I could do it in a different market, I would absolutely do it. I will absolutely be back on the show. I mean, I gotta talk to him. I haven't talked to him in a while, so that's absolutely unfortunate. I haven't talked to him in a while. That's the sad part. But yeah, Spee is definitely a good dude. Very good dude. Yeah, if you guys aren't checking out Ronnie Speed's channel, he's a very good dude. The OG for making $2,000 in a week. Or 2 racks. The OG. He was doing it before a lot of people. And he was the one that showed me that I could do it. And I'm like, yeah, I don't think I can do it. Down here, and then I did it. It was like, oh shoot, okay, all right, you got something, you on something. And then my goal from there was to make 3K, and that's just I haven't done it. I haven't made 3K here in South Florida. Come to like 25, did like 26, 27. No, like 2,600 was the most that I've made in a week. Um, I've never done 3,000. Never done 3,000. And that's always been a goal of mine. So I've been trying. It's just I haven't done it yet. And the thing is, he used to do it. So like everybody talks about platforms, and you want to be on Black SUV. You want to have the you only want to do certain types of rides and all of that stuff. The thing is, Witty used to do all of that on one platform, and that's Uber X. Now he did a ton of rides, but like, yeah, listen, that man, his work ethic was crazy. His work ethic was crazy. So you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, shout out to Ronnie. Shout out to Ronnie Speed. So yeah, hopefully, sometime in the next couple weeks, definitely if I go to a different market and it's popping off, like if I can go to another hot market, and that's the other thing that I was saying. Like I want to try to figure out what's another hot market right now. Hot market. If I can find out another hot market and I can go, I can definitely make my 2 racks. Definitely can do the 2 racks. And just kind of go from there. So yeah, I mean, the easiest one I'm thinking about is obviously Atlanta, just going to Georgia. But outside of Georgia, I don't know. Um, as I keep telling everybody, I'm either going to go north, so from Georgia to the Carolinas, so North and South Carolina. I don't know if I would go to Virginia. And definitely, I don't know if I'm gonna go all the way up to New York. Because yeah, if I go to New York, I'm gonna have to sit and I'm gonna have to wait, and because New York just has different restrictions. I mean, I could probably work in New Jersey. Okay, or I would definitely take that. Unfortunately, I can't do that. Yeah, I would definitely work in New Jersey. I think New Jersey is fine, but I think the money is in New York. And when I say the money's in New York, you really want to have black, because it's a black market. It's a uber black market. So it is what it is. Yeah, I definitely think that's what If I don't go north, then I'm going west, and that's what I was telling Melvin. I'm definitely gonna go west to Texas, maybe even go further west to like Phoenix, because I've heard that Arizona's a really good market. But I don't know. Nobody like there's no like real information on like what's hot and what's not. So I'm definitely, I just want to test out different markets because it's gonna get bad here. For me, say it like that. For me, it's gonna get slower. So I definitely want to go out and see what other markets have available. It's like so my personal preference is I like to do 50, $60 rides. That's what I like. I like 50, $60 rides. You give me a 50, $60 ride, I'm gonna take it all day. I mean, within reason. 50, $60. Okay, let me say it like this. 50, $60 to go an hour, which is obviously 50, $60 an hour. Of course, who wouldn't take that? But that's the types of rides that I usually do during the season. Yep. And that's what our market gives. And that's what I've been taking all the last what, 5, 6 months. But now those rides aren't as prevalent. It's more like $45 an hour. Which again isn't bad in retrospect. You know what I'm saying? You telling me that you can make $45 in an hour? Yeah, it's still there. 45, $35 an hour. Yeah, it's still there. It's just not the same. It don't hit the same. Does that make sense? To drive an hour and only make $35, it don't hit the same when you used to make it 60. And this is probably what Buddha's gonna go through because it's like you have these moments where you make really, really good money, and then it's like now I gotta go back to making decent. money. So, you know, again, this is third world problems. It's just because everybody says there's no money in Uber. I'm not gonna be one of those people. It's just you got to know where to go to get the money. Right, ELT. And listen, bro, ELT. If you can, if you don't mind, listen. Let's chop it up. Let's chop it up. Just download Telegram, and we'll talk. We'll chop it up. 'Cause, bro, I'm out here. I'm out here. No, I mean maybe you might be talking about for XL, and I have Black SUV. So, I mean, yeah, obviously, I don't have Uber Black. But I do have Lyft, I do have Lyft. I'm kind of on the lower platforms on Lyft. Mhm. But yeah, we can chop it up, definitely can chop it up. I mean, you can run the group. When I say it's slower, I'm not saying just me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's other people too. We all feeling it. We all feeling it. I'm personally feeling it, but it's more people than me. But yeah, you sound like you basically seem similar to one of the guys, a couple of the guys in the group. They still make good money. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm still making my $200. Can I preface this with saying that it's slower? I still make my $200. Okay, can I just say that first? No, I'm not saying that I'm the greatest money maker and I make the most money in my group. I don't. There's a lot of people that make more money than I do. So I just make for me, I make consistently $200 a day. I don't know. I make my money the easiest. I would say. I would say during the season I make the money the easiest because I literally do 2 or 3 rides. That's what I would say in the group. But there's guys that make a lot more money than I do. So like how I'm saying I haven't made the 3K. I know a couple guys that have made 3K this week. I mean, not this specific week, but you know what I'm saying? Like they make 3K very regularly. Like how I make 2K, they make 3K very regularly. And it's like, okay, cool, listen, we all, but yeah, that's the point of the group. That's the point of the group. That's why I was trying to create a community because it's like, a lot of times they motivate me because it's like, oh, I made my 200, and it's like, yo, how you made $500 today? Oh, damn, I need to keep working. How what? You had $700? What? Man, listen, I'm gonna keep working. I'm gonna try to get the 400. That's what I do. But yeah, I'm perfectly fine at $200 a day. What I mean is like, listen, that's good because usually I haven't done much during the day. It's starting to slow down, so I can't do it as easy as I used to. But yeah, trust me, there's some guys in the group. So, listen, hey, if we could chop it up. Listen, I'm willing to learn. I'm definitely willing to learn. If you saying there's rides, I'm willing to learn from you. And however I can repay the favor, you let me know. Cause yeah, I will tell you all day, every day. This ain't my channel isn't about me saying, "Hey, I'm the greatest." My channel is about, "Hey, let's be a community. Let's have coworkers, people you can talk shit to." Just like, okay, so for example, I don't know how long you paid attention to my channel. I used to call out a dude named Ricardo all day, for a couple months. Ricardo's my homeboy. Ricardo's a friend, but he's also in the group. So I used to call him out and be like, "Yo, you don't make no money, yada yada yada." I can't call out Ricardo anymore. Ricardo make more money than I do now. Ricardo came up and passed me, so I can't call out Ricardo anymore. So now Ricardo I mean, you kind of talk shit to me, like, bro, you ain't this is past your bedtime, and like, it's funny, it's funny, you know. Like, damn, bro, how you got what when did this happen? So yeah, in other words, the community is the guys in the group. They make a lot of money. I just make my little 200. Like I have my moments where it's like when I went off against Buddha, I actually worked a little bit harder than normal. Because Buddha came in the group talking trash. I know he ain't still here. Buddha came in talking trash, cash money trash. So I was like, listen, I'm gonna show you, cause and then I also had faced Red from Gig Wars. I don't know if you know about them, but yeah, Red, I faced her. And so I lost to her because, I had a Friday, but she beat me. So rightfully so, everybody was talking trash to me. And Buddha had to get it that week. So I had to turn it up. I think that week I made 2,100. That was that. So yeah, I'm not the one that makes the most money in my group. In the group, yeah. Definitely not the one. They make money. So yeah, if we could chop it up, let's do it. Let's definitely do it. But yeah, man, listen, you been getting no good rides, dog. Like y'all see me. I mean, I'm not the ride down south. It's just like, yeah, I'm not getting nothing. Neither Nas. Santiago. Yeah, Nas. Santiago says Eminem or Jay-Z. I'm like neither. I like Nas. You know that doesn't answer your question, but yeah, listen, I don't like them. I mean they're all right. Eminem will tell you a story about how he painted the blood in the forest, and it's like all right. And I don't, he does his own thing too, but um, girl or men's, it depends. What are we talking about? Having birth, obviously women. Sports, depending on the sport, man. I don't know. It depends on what we're talking about. How much you made your first week when I started? So the first week that I started was during the pandemic. It was like actually we're in April, so it was last month in 2020. So yeah, it wasn't that much. It was probably like four or five. It was probably like 500. Um, Let me see if I can see. It was like either. So my first week, it was probably like 4 or 500. I don't know. I'm trying to see, but yeah, I got to go all the way back. I'm looking now. I'm just boring, man. No, it's all good. It's all good, man. It's all good, Santiago. I don't take anything from this stuff, man. Y'all good. I get trolled all the time. People have talked about me all my life. So, getting talked about on a YouTube channel is nothing. Where you guys can't like actually see me. I mean like you're not in person. You can't really like beat me up or anything. That's nothing. How much they asking for a down payment on that car? 5 Gs, you can make that in 60 days? Yes. Yeah, but it's just the point. I don't want to. All right, so what you got to know about me is I don't really want to work that hard about that. So yeah, obviously everybody likes to call me while I'm on the live stream. I have been on the live stream for a while, so sorry for the pause. Yeah, man. I'm trying to get yeah. How much they asking for 5 Gs? You can make that in 60 days. Absolutely, I make that in. Well, I make 6K in 60 days. But Yeah, it's just the point of I don't want to put that money into a car. Like it just that's the whole point. Do they no longer offer Premiere for the Model 3? Yes, they no longer offer Premiere for the Model 3. Um, yeah, if you did not have Premiere, if you did not have a Model 3 before, then yeah. So in my case, I had a Model 3. I've had a Model 3 for the last 2 years. So I'm grandfathered in. I think I lose Premiere in November or something, September or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I don't know how long. I have it for a while. So yeah, Jonathan says I'm just trying to get into it, man. Just sick of having a boss. I want to be my own. Hey, listen, bro. And I tell everybody, this ain't for the faint of heart. Can you make the money? Yes. And that's kind of what it's kind of what TR is telling me. Like you know that you can make the money, so why don't you just go out for a month and make the money? Well, that's part of the reason why I want to be in a hot zone. You know, whatever. Because yeah, it's easier to make the money. Um, Listen, I've kind of gotten to a place, and that's what I was saying. Like my family is more important. I do have a family, so I can't like just zone out and like work 100 hours every week, and just be a zombie. So that's part of it. That's part of it. Do you rent? Uh, wait, what else? Um, yeah, I have a Model 3 and I've had it for 2 years. Does that mean if I go back down to Miami, I won't have Premiere anymore? I would think so. Would think so. You would have so they sent out an email. If they sent you an email and said that you were grandfathered in, that's what I would say. Got an email, and yeah, just yeah. It's hard to say what will and what won't, um, because it's Uber. So yeah, I can't tell you definitely that if you come down here, you'll definitely have Premiere. I would say most likely you would have Premiere, but I don't know. Because they specifically told me in the email that I'm grandfathered in. But the Model 3 overall does not qualify for Premiere. With all of the backlash and everybody saying it's so small and all of that stuff. And, TR even got it in there and said it's just a basic Honda Civic. So the Model 3 no longer qualifies for Premiere overall. But yeah, I would assume, again, this is my assumption that, if you came back down to Miami, you would be able to qualify for Premier. That makes the most sense, but I don't know. But that makes does hope that answers you. I can't say yes or no. Most likely, you should. That's my case. I've had my car for 2 years, but it like they sent out an email specifically saying, "Hey, you will qualify for Premiere for until November or whatever." I think it's November. I can't. I'm saying November in my head, so I don't remember exactly. It was an email that they said that we were grandfathered in, but we only get grandfathered in for another year. So what I'm saying? It is what it is. Yeah, listen, yeah, family comes first. Man, I've been in another city 6 months, and when I go back, I won't have a girlfriend this time. So now I was really hoping to grind in Miami with Premiere. Maybe I'll be grandfathered in. Listen, I hope so. Like I said, I don't know. I'm not saying you won't. I'm not saying you will. And please don't take this as me saying yes or no. Don't know. It would assume you have Premiere. It's gonna be the slow season, so you definitely gonna be grinding. Yeah, you gonna be grinding. You gonna definitely be grinding. Yeah, like I said, I'm not trying to tell you you will or you won't. I just know that if you were in this market and you had a Model Y, I mean a Model 3, then you would have gotten the email saying that you were grandfathered in. But obviously you're not in this market. So I don't know if you would still have it because you weren't in the market. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like I don't know if it's tied specifically to you having the car or you having the car and being in this market. That's the only thing. Jonathan, what are the slow months for me? Right now, right now until November. Really, September is decent, So I say from right now to September, the end of August. September is easy. So the summer is the slower months for me. Winter is a lot faster. For the rides that I like, I like 50, $60 rides. Do you get the other stuff? Yes. All right, so yeah. Um, um, so yeah, I gotta start driving. Gotta make my way down south. Oh shit. Okay. Do-do-do-do-do. But yeah, I gotta lead a lot. Not getting no ride, no good rides. Again, I know you're gonna say it's not slow. It wasn't. I'm just not getting the rides that I like. I prefer. This is the other thing that you guys gotta know. We all take different types of rides. So the rides that I take, y'all not gonna take. You know, I prefer longer rides where I'm driving a little bit more because I want one passenger. I want many passengers. Yeah. Oh boy. But yeah. Let me see. Am I missing anything? So yeah, I had to leave. So I am gonna be heading down south. Gotta go right now. Gotta go. So yeah. Um, it depends on who you ask. Jonathan, it depends on who you ask. Sometimes they pay less. Like I was showing everybody, I had a $25 ride to go. They were paying me $25 to go. Yeah, so I was getting paid $25 to go 30 miles. So yeah, technically that pays a lot. That's almost $1 per mile. But it was like 50 minutes to go. So I was getting paid to go from West Palm Beach to Pompano, which is not far. It's not a far ride, but it's a 50-minute ride. So it depends on what you pay more. Is it paying you for your time or is it paying you for your mileage? This is why for me, for a lot of the guys, that I kind of help promote, those guys basically we pay attention to the time. The time that the ride takes is more important than the mile per miles for us. So if it's a 50-minute ride, I want to be paid $50. Because if you're getting paid $50, then it doesn't matter about the mileage. Does that make sense? So yeah. So is it paying more? No. Can I get better rides? Yes. If you know the spots to be at, you definitely get a lot better rides. I look at it from the standpoint of how long did I wait for a ride? In this case, I was waiting almost an hour. And so, does it pay more? No. It just depends. It depends on who you ask. I've gotten some really good rides from the airport. Don't get me wrong, but it depends. It's hard to. It's not an easy answer. In other words, it depends. That's the best answer I can give you. If you're getting $1 a minute, then you're getting a really good ride. That's the ride that I like personally. I prefer $1 a minute. I'm good on $1 per mile. I want $1 per minute because $1 per minute means I'm getting paid for my time. You can't get mad at $1 per minute. You know what I'm saying? I'm at least worth $1 a minute. You know, because if you're paid $1 a minute, then you're probably getting paid more than $1 per mile. Now, unless it's no traffic, so like if it's super early in the morning or it's late at night or something like that, then yeah, then you'll be paid $1 per mile. You get what I'm saying? Like it's easy to get paid $1 per mile. I basically pay you $1 per mile. But the reason, they definitely don't pay you $1 per minute. So, you know. So yeah, what rides are better? $1 per minute. So if a ride is gonna take me an hour, I want to be paid, $60 an hour. If a ride is gonna take me 30 minutes, I want to be paid $30. And during the season, that is the types of rides that I do, which makes sense why I can hit four or five, $600 almost at will. Because I'm a cherry picker. I'm only looking for the rides that pay me like that. On the flip side, where in this off season, I'm not getting paid $1 per minute. It's really like half a dollar, 50 cents a minute. 50 cents a minute is almost, is a lot less, in other words. So again, that same hour trip, I'm gonna get paid $30 for the hour trip instead of being paid $60. Does that make sense? Like, I try not to get super technical on my channel because all that matters is that your bills are paid. But like, for those technical people, I do have a little bit of a strategy. I do have a preference, obviously, but it's not as important. So like come to when it starts to be the slow season, when everything turns down, there's no comfort, premieres are few and far between, then it's like, okay, look, I'm just taking rides to hit my goal. I'm not cherry picking as much. I'm not like super selective. Oh damn, I'm getting paid $30 an hour. Ah, that sucks. No, I'm not doing that. $30, okay, I'm glad I got a ride. Does that make sense? So that's the difference between peak season. Peak season, you want to be selective. You want to pay attention, use your strategy, however you like. If you like short rides that go 10 minutes, then you do short rides that go 10 minutes. You like in my case, I like long rides. I like $60 or better. But I'm not going like from here to Jacksonville for $60. Not going from here to, well, Naples is kind of different, but I'm still not going from here to Naples for $60. you know, about the time. Um, but yes, that's how. So yeah, does the airport do that? No, not all the time. Not all the time. And I'd be lying if I told you it did. There are good rides that come out of the airport, but you're gonna wait. You're going to wait. So it's an opportunity cost. Do you want to wait for a good ride? Wait like 2, 3 hours for that ride that may pay you $30 during the slow season? I mean, yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense. But on the flip side, you get that good ride. You can tell everybody that you got the good ride. So yeah, it's up to you. It's up to you. I feel like everybody should have a part of the airport in their strategy, but just yeah. I don't think everybody it's everything is not for everybody. In other words, there are people that solely do the airport. There are people that solely do the streets. I think a well balanced person is somebody. I think a driver that's making a lot of money is the driver that's doing both. Personally, you know when to go to the airport and when not to go to the airport. You know when to work the city streets and when not to work the city streets. Ultimately, that's just about knowing your market. So my opinion, if you know your market, then you know when to go to the airport and when not. You know when the airport is actually paying really good, and you know when not. I once complained because I had no shoes. Then I met a man who had no feet, so I stole his shoes. Listen, yeah, there's always somebody that has it worse than you. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean by when life gives you lemons, you make a cheeseburger, and that's exactly what that situation did. Life gave you lemons, and you made a cheeseburger out of it. I mean, it sucks for the person that had, I mean, he didn't really need them. I mean, obviously you're stealing, unless he gave it to you. Then that's a different story. Now, if he freely gave you his, I know the analogy is cut. I'm getting way too invested in this analogy. I'm sorry, but morally, was it a good thing to do? No, unless like he gave you permission. Like shit, I don't use them. Hey, listen, bro. Yeah, you have my shoes. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, look at that, Mr. DSN. What's up, brother? What's up? What's up? You look like a warlord in Africa. Okay. Okay. I appreciate you. I'm not gonna take that, that's not, yeah. Okay. What you're saying is I look like somebody in power. Yeah. Wakanda forever. Appreciate you saying that, boss. But yeah, I'm just cruising. I'm going down south right now. So I didn't get any rides when I was at the airport, so I am headed down south. Um, I'm just cruising. So yeah, if you guys want to comment, I keep joking with you guys. Uh, I got a little 30-minute drive, so. But yeah, shout out to Mr. DSM, Mr. Consistency. That's what I call him in my head. I say Mr. Consistency. Shout out to Mr. DSM. Listen, all the heavy hitters that came on the stream. I appreciate you guys. Like, yo, appreciate you guys. You say, what was the biggest tip I got? I'm gonna just say pause, just in case anybody was thinking it. But the biggest, the biggest, yeah. Wait, do you mean? I'm guessing you mean with rideshare. With rideshare, it was a hundred and yeah, it was $120. Yeah, I remember that day. Lady was like, "Do you get tip?" Of course, I told her no. She's like, "Why don't you get tip?" Listen, man, people don't tip. She was like, "Really?" Yeah. I was like, "Yeah, man. Listen, nobody tips." She, she was like, "I can't believe that." No, I was back. I was during the pandemic. She respected the fact that I was driving. Uh, and she was just like, "Okay, hold on." And she reached in her pocket. She gave me something, and she put it in my hand. I was like, "Okay, cool." I didn't look at it because you gotta like with. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys a tip. When somebody tips you, you want to act like this is normal. You don't want to look at the money like right in their face, like, "Oh my god, this is my money. What are you giving me a lot of money?" You don't want to do. I'm sorry if I just kind of, but yeah, you don't want to do that because you want to act like a professional. So you want to act like this happens all the time. That's the way that you get more tips. Um, in your head, when people ask you, "Do you get tipped?" No, I don't get tipped at all. What? You don't get tips? Oh, no. I mean, you don't have to go that hard, but yeah, people don't tip, man. Yeah, I always give a story. You give some type of story. Is the story made up? Yes. I get tipped a lot. You guys know I get tipped a lot. But if you're asking me the question, I'm going to give you a story because I want a tip. I want a guarantee. So, I will take this saying. I can't really say it right, but just forgive me. Vinny always says, it's better a bird in the bush is better than see now I done messed it up. Bird in the hand is better than five in the bush or something like that. I don't know. Basically, having guaranteed money is always better than potential money. They will potentially tip you if they feel like you always get tipped. Potentially. You get what I'm saying? Like they may tip you. Or they may just look at you like, "Oh, you already got it. You're good." It's the same thing. Like if a homeless man walks up to you and asks you for $5, man, get out of here, you bum. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you got it, if it's a good day, hey man, listen. But if you see that homeless man over there, like he's shivered up, he like he's struggling. You looking at him like, man, he might die over there. Will you give him the $5? Yes. Now, if a rich man come up to you, fresh suit on, you know what I'm saying, hair slicked back, or bald head, or he presentable, super presentable, he walk up to you, "Hey, listen, I'm just trying to get something to eat. I'm just trying to can you give me $5?" What are you likely to do? No, you don't need my $5, man. Get out of here. You scamming. You know what I'm saying? Because you're judging based on the appearance. So in my car, they're already, as I've told you guys multiple times, they are judging you from the moment that they see your car to the moment that they get out of your car. Your passengers are judging you, whether you know it or you don't. They are judging you from the way that your car looks, the dents that you got in your car, the way that you pulled up. So if you pulled up and you skirt on them, they judging you. So this plays a part, in my opinion, as to what type of tip you're gonna get. So when I pull up, they see the car is clean. They see that I take pride in my car. I'm getting out. You know, if it's an airport person or if it's just a regular person. If it's an airport person, I'm getting out, helping them with the luggage. Whether it's a guy or girl, I'm helping them with the luggage. If it's not, and it's a regular person, then okay, cool. When they get in the car, the car is cool. Well, I do roll the windows down in regular situations. I do roll the windows down, but like as soon as I roll the windows up, they feel the AC. That AC kick on and they feel it. They feel that I've turned on the AC and I'm turning it up. So you already kind of know like this isn't a situation like he's not gonna make me burn up in the car. Like he's considerate. The radio is down. All of these little things that I do is intentional. Confirming their address. I always confirm their address. I'm using an icebreaker. Icebreakers are okay, so we're going to 123 Main Street, which is their address, whatever their address is. Okay, cool. And do you care about the radio? It's just on pop radio. I play popular music. That is majority of what my radio station is on. And there's different people that do different things. I just keep it on a general station. I have my headphones in about 100% of the time. My music is on my headphones. The radio is for them. I don't care if they listen to it, but that's how I set it up. Does that make sense? So it'll be on a pop radio station. Whether they listen to it or not is irrelevant to me. I don't care. Sometimes they vibe out to the music, sometimes they don't. They play popular music. Every time I don't play popular music is like, I'm very stereotypical. So if it's an older person and I got older music, like, let's say it's an older grandma and she's black, I'm gonna play Hot 105. I'm gonna play like oldie goldies. I'm gonna play that type of thing. Know the radio station for the oldie goldies. If it's an older white woman, I might play like easy listening stations. If it's younger people, pop music all day. I'm very stereotypical with my radio stations. If it's a black guy, I'm gonna play some rap. I'm gonna play the rap station. If it's a woman, I'm gonna play R&B. Yeah, that's how those are my categories. So again, free game, but I kind of said this in a video. But yeah, it's very simple. If they white, pop radio. They if they older and white, I'm gonna play some easy listening because whatever easy listening radio stations. If they're older and black, I'm gonna play oldie goldies. No, y'all know how I know what our grandmother's listening to. My grandmother listened to oldie goldies. She played Hot 105. Hot 105 is a station down here in South Florida that plays oldie goldies, old school R&B and old school hits. So that's what I do. Very stereotypical. Now, if they ask me for something different, then sure, yeah, I turn it to whatever they like. I don't care. I mean, like I said, my music is in my ear. That's why I have my headphones in. Their music is the radio station, and I turn it down. Got it blasting. I mean, sometimes I do. Not perfect. Sometimes I got it blasted every now and then because I have the windows down and I just turn it down. You get what I'm saying? Like I'll turn it down, but not 10 times I don't have the music blasting. I want them to tell me that they want it loud. Again, it's all about the perception. When they get in the car, Oh, he's considerate. Oh my gosh, he's so considerate. Oh, that's so, he's so nice. Oh my gosh. Because why? When they tip, they're going to tip more than they normally would. Like, oh, I can't believe people don't tip you. What? People don't tip you and you're doing all of this? Do you see what I'm saying? What? That's crazy. When I get on a phone call, I turn the music down. Why? Because I'm not listening to the radio anyway. I have my headphones on. I'm playing a podcast. I'm listening to my music. Or I'm just kind of zoned out. But I have my headphones in almost 100% of the time. And I only have one, if you don't know, if you have the AirPods, one so that you don't run out of battery. You leave one in, and when this drops down in battery, I switch it to this one. And then I let this one charge. You let this one charge for about an hour or whatever, and then you're good to go on this one. But yeah, that's what I do. So my biggest tip, I'm sorry I went into a tangent, forgive me. Y'all know I'm a talker. But yeah, so when I do, because I do all of that front, also the seat is up. My biggest tip was $100, $120 actually. They gave me $120 in a tip. I've had that happen multiple times. My most recent biggest tip last month was $50. And it was $50. I'm gonna tell you the side. So she gave me $50 because she said we got into a conversation. I think it was a premiere ride. We got into a conversation and she was like, you seem like a really good guy, whatever. And so so she was all about, she's like a what is it, well-being coach or I'm trying to say like a mind. I can't think of what it is. I can't think of the actual name. It's not an influencer, but like a mind like a habit coach, like a business coach, or y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all see them on social media all the time. Like they do like growth hacking and all of that stuff. Like they're all about productivity, excuse me, and teaching you how to be more productive and all of that stuff. I can't think of it. Trying to give me little tips and stuff so that I can improve my proficiency. I'm not really doing anything important. I'm just driving. So I was like, whatever. But again, well, she started asking me, she was asking me like normal questions. Like, do you make money with Uber? And, do you like this job? And again, as I told you, as I started off saying, what is my answer? No. What is my answer? I hate it. Do I really hate it? Obviously, you guys know. But I tell them, I hate it. I hate it. I'm looking for other opportunities. So what she was trying to do was get me more productive so I could potentially move on to another opportunity. So yeah, that's the background. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So what she told me was she gave me $50. That was my most recent tip was $50. And she told me to try a cold shower. Yeah. And she asked me like, have I ever done a cold shower? I used to do it. I used to take shower like I used to do cold showers every day, especially when I was working out. Obviously, I'm still trying to get back to the healthy side of things. Um, and so she was telling me about all of the benefits of taking cold showers and all of that stuff. And she was like, would you ever take a cold shower? Again, hell, not doing no cold. So have I done cold showers? Yes. Everybody, like, as I always told you, in those moments, no. So she gave me $50 to entice me to do a cold shower, which I respect because she was, she was looking out for me. She wanted me to experience the benefits of taking a cold shower, which listen, shout out to her. Because I actually did take a cold shower, but it's just the point. Like, Again, when people ask you stuff in your car, you got to look at it from the standpoint of I want them to tip, yes, but I want them to tip more. These are these are all y'all got to remember. I come from a sales well, not really come from a sales background. All of this stuff that I'm telling you is from a sales background. Obviously, I'm an Uber driver. Obviously, we drive these vehicles, but the cues and stuff that I'm telling you about are coming from understanding sales. Sales is just psychology. You have to be really good with psychology to be a salesperson. You don't have to. Some people are naturals, but like, yeah, when you start to break down sales, it's about reading like nonverbal cues and all that stuff. It gets really deep. So yes, I'm really good at sales, and I can pay attention to people. So one of the things that I do as a sales tactic is I'm no to everything. Hey, do you like your car? Oh, I hate it. Oh, really? Yeah. Man, yeah, this car sucks. Oh man, yeah, I'm so sorry for you. Yes, because what's gonna happen? You're gonna tip. Oh man, hey, do you like working Uber? No. Oh my gosh, Uber steals everything. Well, I hate Uber. What? They steal everything. Yeah, man. Listen, man. I don't even know how much you paid, but they're giving me $22 for this ride. What? They're giving you $22? Yes. Hey man, how do you like Miami? Oh man, I hate Miami. What? You hate Miami? Yeah, man. It's so much traffic here. Oh my gosh. It's just to go down the street, it took me 30 minutes. 30 minutes? Oh my gosh. Do you guys get it? Yeah, man. So do you do this full time? Nah, man. Yeah, man, I do. I hate it. What? You hate it? But you do it full time? Yeah, man. Listen. I'm just trying to pay the bills, but it's so hard, man. Oh my gosh. Oh, but yeah. So that's what I do. It's a sales tactic. Am I lying? There's days that I hate it. There's days that I hate Miami. If you're in the Telegram group, you know I don't really like working Miami because of the traffic. I'm telling you the truth, but I'm not telling the whole truth. So yes, technically that's a lie. So yes, I am lying in that sense. But hey, it is what it is. People will tip you regardless of if you say anything. This is the other part of the tip. People will tip you whether you say something or you don't, because some people are just going to tip. There are people that tip before they even get in the car. Some people are just going to tip you. I learned that in restaurants. I learned that now as an Uber driver. There are certain people that already have it in their mind that they were going to tip you. My goal, again, now this is the sales side of things. My goal for those people is to get them to tip more. That's my goal. Because if they tip more, I make more money on that ride. Does that make sense? You can't turn a person that wasn't going to tip into a tipper. You can't do that. That's not my goal. That's not my job. So me telling them that if they wasn't going to tip, they're not going to tip regardless. Oh yeah, that sucks for you. So yeah, I'll get on this phone call, and if they're not going to tip, they're not going to tip. So I don't worry myself about every single rider tipping. The people that are going to tip, you start to learn who. Well, I mean, when I say you start to learn who, it's just I look at it like the people that are going to tip are going to tip. So those people, I want them to see a clean car. Those people, I want them to feel like, damn, he's really catering to me. I want them to feel like, oh man, this is such a customized experience. Oh my gosh, he pulled the chair up for me. Oh my gosh, there's so much room back here. Oh my gosh, it's the AC is blowing. Ooh, it's a little cold in here. Oh my gosh, he's playing my favorite radio station. Oh my God, do you see what I'm doing? Because if they were going to tip, they will tip a little bit more. And again, when you do 5, 10 rides, yeah, I'm not expecting all 10 people to tip. Let's say only 3 people tip. And if they were gonna tip, they were gonna tip 10%. But when you give them that type of experience, when you do these little things, I'm not saying they're great, not the world's greatest Uber driver. These are small things that you can do or you can not do. But when I do these things, now they don't tip 10%. They tip, you know what? Let me go in and custom and tip you $15. You know what? Let me go in custom and let me tip you $20. You know what? I'm gonna tip you $50. Here, that's how you get to the bigger tips. So that was a whole rant. Again, y'all know I'm a talker. I'm sorry. But that's how you get to those tips. You have to have the conversations. And a sales tactic, again, yourself, you might be like, well, that's not moral. Hey, I understand. I respect you for saying that. I'm not trying to lie, but also understand that I want you to tip more. That's what sales is. I'm trying to persuade you to tip me more. So I don't lie on every conversation. Yeah. There are a lot of conversations that I'm telling the truth. But it just, I get tired. Personally, I get tired of saying the same thing every single time. Do you like the car? Yes. Oh my gosh, what do you like about the car? Oh, okay, yeah, I love the self driving. Yeah, yeah, I would assume that you would love the self driving. Okay, yeah, well, okay, yeah. So how long does how long does it take to charge? Oh, it takes about 30 minutes. Yeah, well, I heard it takes an hour. Yeah, it takes an hour. Okay, well, why did you say 30 minutes? Okay, yeah, okay, all right, well, cool. It takes about an hour. Yeah. Oh, wow. How much range do you get? Yeah, I get 250. Yeah, well, my friend has the three. He has the model, he has the plaid, and he gets like 330, and then whatever. Okay, cool. Yeah, great. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah. Hey, does the handles pop out? No, they don't pop out. Oh, well, my friend has the one that the handles pop out. Same conversation every single customer, 5 to 10 times every day. So sometimes I want to break the monotony, and I'm trying to tell them different things. Again, I'm not justifying it. I'm just telling you that's what I do. That's what I do. Yeah, but yeah. I recently just got a $50 tip. I usually get like $30 tips. I would say I usually get 20 and $30 tips more often than at least if I do five. Let's say if I do 10 rides, one of those rides is going to be a $20 tip at least. And if I do 20 rides, most likely one of those rides is going to be a $30 tip. That's how I look at it. And if you, I don't even remember the title, but I did show you guys one of my. I did scroll through and show you guys like what my tips actually are. I mean, yeah, I get small tips too. $3, $9. I get $1 tips too. Like it doesn't matter. The tip is a tip to me. You tip me $1, I'm cool with it. You tip me $20, I'm cool with it. You tip me $100, I'm cool with it. Whole point is act like you've been there before. That's how you get more tips. Don't get super excited over one tip. Don't get super disappointed over one not tip. If you have this happen all the time, then it's gonna come. Again, that's sales psychology. I know. Sorry. Yeah, act like you've been there before. That's what I do all the time. So when I see a $30 tip, it's not like, oh my God, you tipped me $30. Okay, thank you. When I see a dollar tip, okay, thank you. I'm grateful for everything. When I see no tip, well, I don't really pay. I guess you wouldn't really see no tip. What I'm saying is, I don't associate the tip. In other words, like if they tip or they don't tip, I'm still going to give the same type of service because I'm basing my information on the. I know somebody's going to tip. I just don't know who. If I give every single person the same experience, I'm going to have one or two people that will tip. And when they tip, so far, they tip and tip well. Does that make sense? That's my strategy. That's the way that I look at it. Yeah, as you guys can see, I'm just driving. I am driving down south, heading on down south. Might actually head into Miami. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how Miami gonna treat me today. Y'all know Miami be crazy. We shall see. So yeah, I know that was a long answer, but I hope it made sense. As y'all know, I'm a talker. But it's just because like so my personality is one where I value that you understand what I'm saying as opposed to just knowing it. So my bad. So I'll explain things because that's usually what I'm asking. So the questions that I'm asking in my head is, does that make sense? And I'll say it a lot of times, but a lot of times I don't say it. I'm just thinking it like, damn, that didn't really make sense. Let me explain it. And that's why I respond with an explanation. So that's just the way I work. Um, yeah. Do, 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 do. All right. Look at this traffic. This is the thing about when you come down south. The further down south you go, the worse the traffic gets. The worse the traffic gets, man. Listen. Ah, boy, the worse the traffic gets. But okay, I got probably about another 10 minutes of traffic. So I'm gonna get out of here. I also don't want you guys to see me driving how I normally drive. And so I know you guys judge me, but I ain't gonna have you judge me on the stream. I'm just kidding. Uh, so yeah, man, listen, I just want you guys to know I love each and every single one of y'all. I appreciate you for stopping by, checking out little old me. Listen, I, obviously I will have a video tonight. Tonight's video is on multi-upping. Yeah, tonight's video is on multi. Wait, did I do that? Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, tonight's video is on multi-upping. Um, so yeah, that'll be tonight. But yeah, if you got any questions, any comments, leave them down below. Other than that, if you're not in the Telegram group, that's the easiest way to get in contact with me. But don't DM me. Please don't DM me. I tell y'all this all the time. I am not gonna respond. Talk to the group and I'll be there. Pay attention a lot to the group. I'm very active in the group. The whole point is let's talk in the community because that's what I'm trying to build. I'm trying to build a community of just drivers where like we can just talk to each other. What's going on? So obviously it's biased to South Florida. I keep saying that because I gotta be honest. South Florida, because that's where I'm from. So it's easy to be like, yo, what's going on in Fort Lauderdale? Oh, yeah, Fort Lauderdale's dead today. You might want to go over to Hollywood. Hey, cool, I'm gonna head to Hollywood. Well, Hollywood's dead today. Go to Miami. Okay, cool. Where the spots at in Miami? You know what I'm saying? You get like that personalized information, and it's quick. Or hey, I'm down here in Miami. I'm over here in Wynwood. It's popping off. You guys should come. You know what I'm saying? It's about the community. The community is how you get that type of information. Because we all know Uber ain't gonna tell us, Lyft ain't telling us. If you don't know, surges are based on historical data. Historical data means last year it was popular in this area at this specific time. Doesn't necessarily mean this year, today, 2024, is popular in this specific area. So, you can go for the historical data. I don't want to go off of historical data. That's just me. Um, I want accurate data. I want like to the minute. And that's what we can give each other. So, whole point, and that's just one example of what a community can do. As a community, we can do a lot more together than we can by individuals. A lot of the things that I know is because of the community. Man, community has helped me shape my strategy. Because, like I said, a lot of those guys make more money than I do. They also work harder than I do, but hey, listen, they doing their thing. They have different goals than I have. So, and I'm learning. I'm learning. So, yeah, if you're not a part of the community, just hit the link. I am trying to expand it outside of South Florida. So, we getting there, but we don't really have a lot of people outside of South Florida. So it's kind of one of those things. Like, do you make it? How do you expand if you don't have anybody that's actually from outside of South Florida? I mean, we got a couple people, but you get the point. All right. But yeah, so you guys don't know what was happening. Just came into traffic because obviously the further south you go, you get into real traffic. Um, so yeah, let me see. Let's work. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. I wake up to your videos every morning at 4 a.m. while I'm going to the airport. Hey, that's what's up. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm trying to keep making the videos. This is just a thing of like me figuring out what to talk about. So realistically, the channel is I'm gonna start adding in funny clips, like funny videos, like reaction videos too. I ain't gonna lie, like sometimes I don't be knowing what to talk about. I mean, I stick to the base because we all want to make money. I stick to that, but I want to add in some other stuff. So really soon, I'm gonna start clips and stuff of other, like react drivers, some crazy stuff. Over content. We'll see. So yeah, I'm going to continue trying to make a video every single day. I try. I try. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be. I'm always going to try to do the live streams every other day. I try. I try. Continue making the content because this is fun for me. This is fun. This is cool. Interacting with you guys. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are awesome. Y'all help y'all brighten up my day. So I appreciate. And when I say I appreciate you guys, I mean I appreciate you guys. When I say I love y'all, I mean it from the bottom of my heart. 'Cause y'all are special. Y'all are special. Special ed. But but yeah, with that being said, man, I'm sitting in the traffic, so I will talk to you guys later.